Afrocycle came to life in my final year of undergrad at the University of Alberta. I came together with three of my other friends who were in different fields and had like either business management background or marketing. And from that, we came together to resolve a specific issue back home that I noticed, which was textile waste management. From that, we entered the social entrepreneurship competition known as HALT and managed to get to second stage of the competition. And from that, we built the business plan and the unique value proposition, which opened doors for us to better understand how to make Afrocycle more sustainable, or what are the things that we can make better within our just starting proposal. I also see it as, apart from just addressing the textile waste management issue, it's also a business value because the rate at which clothes are being made currently, there's a way that we have to resolve the issue of where are we keeping these clothes. And so I do see it's going to be something that's long-standing. And hence I feel like Afrocycle will be around, and I think there's going to be similar projects and businesses of that kind to try and resolve issues tied to waste management and production. Social entrepreneurship, I think, came about seeing that there was a gap, that there was no solution towards textile waste management. And I feel like the direction that we're headed in terms of waste requires a specific outlet to deal with textile waste management. And I believe that finding a way to apply my degree in day-to-day activities, especially in an area of fashion that I'm very interested in. And so I blended the two to not only bring about a solution, but also apply myself in the very thing that I studied and the very thing that I'm interested in too. I think just keep on trying and keep on asking. I recall my first year in undergrad, I worked very close with a professor of mine known as Professor Glynis, and she guided me a lot in my career. And I kept on asking questions even when I didn't understand what was going on. I think that opened doors into understanding what sectors of sustainability I wanted to even begin with. So I think for all the ladies or women that are interested in the sustainability space, is definitely to keep trying. Anything that pulls you or tugs you to want to start or just discover is a very good start to understand. Definitely, I think I would begin with waste management in general. There's no point of maybe consuming or gaining economic development if the systems are not in place as well to ensure that the system that everything is thriving in has like systems in place like waste management. And I think that's what's lacking back home in Tanzania, although there have been processes that are bettering it. It's slowly picking up. Another thing as well is just digital traceability. I think just digital technology in essence, as well as different training when it comes to, let's say, if it's waste management or if it's understanding supply chains as well. I think the necessary knowledge transfer and education is needed. For example, from my experience in Canada to Tanzania, I think that would be very valuable. I think so. I think it'll look, so I think energy systems will, like circular energy systems will be a conversation in Africa eventually. I think it will just look different. The context will look according to the societies that it represents. So with Tanzania, if it's the aspect of addressing the textile waste management and the consideration of circular waste systems, it will be in consideration of what is the culture like, what is the leadership like, in a way that resonates with the people in Tanzania, and ensuring that the system is long-lasting and sustainable. Yeah, local communities can be more involved in what's going on a global scale. by involving them not only as like quote unquote participants, but actual stakeholders, like the progress of whatever project that is going on a global scale and wants to take place nationally, it should involve people who are either in remote areas or rural areas, because they also determine how quick we can go and achieve the progression we're seeking. So if we're only involving them in the last days or like the last processes, it doesn't bring about the results we want. And 9 times out of 10, it's not sustainable. So I think it's always looking at approaches that were already working well within those areas and then introducing them as participants of implementing global systems or on any global agenda overall. I would say I stay motivated because of God. I think God plays a big part in my life, followed by family too. They've time and time again, from my parents to my sisters, I've seen how harnessing whatever I'm passionate about, even on days I don't feel like doing anything, has really helped me understand that at the end of the day, it's the little progress steps that you do every day versus achieving one whole agenda in one day or over a month. It's more of the small actions that you take every day, and I've understood that that's far more significant. I'll even say that for the experience of textile waste management and Afrocycle, it was the little participants in like the social entrepreneurship competition with HALT, and then followed by my participation in the Young African Leaders Program, allowed me to build in the necessary skills and also still build on Afrocycle, but also learn and still have hope to make a change. Any advice I'd give any young lady who wants to get into sustainability or create any business around sustainability, I think just keep on asking your questions, keep on meeting people, keep on getting involved in the things that you're passionate about. One way or another, one day you're going to come across something that resonates with you and exactly answers the question, like your why of why you want to get involved in the area. I think that's one thing that's helped me is the more I spoke to people of, say, a certain career space that I was interested, then I realized, oh, maybe I don't want to do that. And then the more I also came across different individuals that talked about their experience, and then I realized, oh, that I resonate with some of the things that they've done. And so I'd advise any young woman who wants to get into the business of sustainability or wants to get involved in sustainability overall is just keep on trying and keep showing up at events. You'll eventually find your niche. I define success as not giving up. So if you keep on showing up, something is bound to happen. And I think even in the days that it may not feel like you're 100%, it's fine. No one is ever 100% every day. But it's just if you have the same intention day in, day out, or even if you take a couple of days off and then you get back and you still have the same intention of putting in little by little every day those intentional actions, you're definitely going to achieve what you set out to do.